Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and in preparation for Wayfinder, today we're going to go over every Wayfinder weapon in the game and every single one of their abilities. And that, of course, we know of. And where are we going to do that? That is right, the Warframe wiki. I'll be having a video going over this page out in a day or so, but let's get started. The first weapon, Bastion. It is a signature Wingrave weapon. That's what I'm trying to say. Nailed it. And the weapon ability is Power Bash. Shield Bash to do massive impact and guard break damage. We will be going over every single weapon down here. All we know of. I believe on release there's like 17 or 18 weapons if you count up all of these. Maybe 18 including the heroic weapon, but let's just go over it one by one. So that's the Bastion right now. Next we have the Grim Harvest. Oh, not too shabby. It looks like a really cool sword and shield. Looks like they have some acquisition and crafting materials there. And there it is, Bone Geyser plunges sword into the ground to unleash an eruption of bone spikes in a radius around the Wayfinder. Dealing damage and staggering even heavily armored enemies, deals additional damage for each latent power pip consumed. So remember, each weapon has their own unique ability, so it's going to be fun dealing with all the different types of weapons. Now we have Radiant Dawn. Obviously, we're going category by category, not really paying attention to a lot of this, more so just the ability. Archon's Blade. Empower the sword and shield with radiant energy. Extends damage and range of melee attacks, and empowers blocking to greatly reduce incoming stamina damage. Nice, nice. Good buffs, good buffs. Next, we have the Tooth and Claw. Shredder Toss. Oh, nice. You launch the shield. Launches the shield to tear through and bounce between enemies. Deal additional damage for each latent power pip consumed. I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy this weapon because I like the idea of a bouncing glaive. So, all in all, 10 out of 10. And I think this might be the last sword and shield. But hey, Vanguard. Ooh. And if you want, okay, it has different build mats. This one also has, for now, just Power Bash. So the same one as the first sword and shield. So, yeah, that's Vanguard right there. Power Bash hits the ground, breaks shield, and does more damage, etc., etc. Now we have Sword, the Executioner melee. Gladiator Slice. Performs a quick melee attack that buffs ability power by 20% for the next Wayfinder ability used within 3 seconds. Oh, so you'd use this and then like ult and do more damage. Consume 1 level of momentum per use. Using Gladiator Slice again within 6 seconds will perform an empowered Gladiator Slice, dealing an additional 20% damage up to 2 times. So good buffs all things considered. Next sword we have is the Titan's Bane. That has Molten Cleave. Consume all momentum to cleave at the ground and damage enemies in a line. Resulting cracks will pulse damage over a short period of time after the initial strike. So just bang! All for it. Next we have the Axe Eclipse, and it looks like they don't have the ability out for that yet. Ooh, unfortunate. Guess it wasn't shown off anywhere. Next, we have the Typhoon, and the weapon ability they have is Shatter. Consumes all momentum to perform a strong overhead slam. A direct hit will sunder the target, increasing all damage taken by 10% per momentum level consumed, or 10 seconds. Sounds pretty good, all things considered. Not bad, not bad. Now we have Mace. Ooh, the Juggernaut. Looks like they don't have the weapon ability for that yet either. It is what it is. This is pre-release info after all. When the game comes out, we'll go over all the stuff possible, so don't worry about that, of course, of course. Epitaph. Oh, this is Kairos' signature weapon. Arcane Harvest. A spinning slash that deals damage and steals ability power from enemies, increasing in power for each momentum level consumed. Just AoE brrr. Okay, cool scythe, cool scythe. Next we have Dual Daggers. I think there's a ton of these. Light and Shadow. Creates a sigil of light and shadow on the ground, damaging enemies. Enemies and allies within the sigil are imbued with either light or shadow. You are imbued with both. Players deal bonus damage to enemies imbued with the opposite effect. Nice, nice. All for it. Next, we have Dual Daggers, Knight's Edge. Form multiple magical daggers that fly at nearby enemies. Oh, I'm all for just auto fly attack. Love it. Rose and Thorn. Slam into the ground, shooting thorns up from the ground in an area below the player. Enemies hit will inflict with Rose Blossom for 10 seconds, taking additional damage each time they are hit. Nice, all thorny. Makes sense. Slicer and Dicer. Spins and throws daggers in a large radius around the Wayfinder, so just AoE attack. Cool. Next, we have the Venom. Okay. Venom Sting, or Viper Sting. Perform a leaping stab attack that imbues your daggers with poison for the duration of Blade Dance, stacking a poison with each hit that deals damage over time, stacking 10 times. Nice, looks really cool, all for it. Now we have Nightshade. We are on burst rifles. Ooh, Venomous's signature weapon. Wyvern's Fury. Reload the rifle with an empowered clip. During this clip, weapon is fully automatic and every bullet is infused to apply a stack of poison on hit. It looks really cool, by the way. Busted. Poison deals a small amount of damage over 6 seconds, stacking up to 20 times. Stack that poison. Stack it on a boss. Seems cool, I like it. Arc Storm Rifle. Arc Beam fires a piercing beam in a line, dealing high damage, ignoring defenses. Consume 1 locked and loaded charge. Cool, it looks really nice, but we'll have to wait and see until we get actual gameplay, of course. Next, we have Hellswarm. Fires a mortar blast in the sky, which rains down fireballs in an area around the player over time. Okay, makes sense, it is a Hellswarm after all. Cool, rifle. Rifle Long Shot. This is Silo's signature weapon. 3 Deadeye weak points appear on every enemy in range. Hitting these weak points result in high damage and guaranteed crits. Okay, makes sense. Deadeye, just sniper. OP. Next we have Ransom Rifle. Fire multiple projectiles in a blast while evading backwards. Consumes 1's lock and loaded, so you just... Not too shabby. Last but not least, the Tempest Rifle. Hey buddy. This does Bullet Storm. Consumes all lock and loaded charges. Fire 2 rapid blasts per charge. So everyone, as of right now, according to the Wayfinder wiki, those are all the Wayfinder weapons and abilities, for now at least. We'll get a full understanding of them when they come out, and a full actual visual look of them, of course, but for now we wait. So thank you all for watching, subbing, liking. I plan to just have a bunch of general Wayfinder info videos, guides, you know, what have you. And, you know, that just is what it is. We wait until it comes out, and I will be playing and streaming and making videos for the game a little bit when it comes out, because I'll be gone for a couple of days. But other than that, we are good to go. Thank you all for supporting the channel, checking out any social medias, and I will see you next time. Cheers.